Hello everyone and welcome back. So I didn't cook the mismo chicken that we had yesterday. That was amazing, but I just wanted a break. Recording all the time, it gets a little tiring. Wanted a break. But tonight we are going to be doing the skillet parmesan chicken parmesan with the spaghetti or the caprese, I think that is. It's similar to one I've made in the past, but not identical. We have all of the ingredients, as you see here. All the ingredients ready to go. This is a fairly simple recipe to make. For starters, we're going to cook the pasta. They have you make that first. So you get the water boiling with some salt with the pasta. Cook that up for about 12 minutes. And then you drain all but about a cup of the water from the pasta. So let's get diving into this recipe and see how it turns out. So the water is boiling. We can add our pasta. It says to cook it roughly 12 minutes. So I'm going to set a timer because I'm horrible at remembering that. So we're going to set the timer. Probably not going to record this whole 12 minutes because all you're doing is watching noodles cook. We've all cooked noodles. We all kind of know how to do that. I really do love these meals. I do. I love how they come laid out with the menu, a recipe. It's easy to follow. Easy to do. Everything's pretty much pre-measured, pre-packaged, ready to go. And it's fairly easy for children to help you. I love it. I do. I love it. It leaves very little thought to this whole process of planning dinner. Because I know for me, I sit here and I'm like, what do I make tonight? What sounds good? Is there a new recipe? And I can never think of anything new. And I've had in the last 3 days, this isn't new, but I had two new recipes I've never had before, and they both tasted amazing. So I love the fact that the meals are planned out for me, and it makes me try some new stuff, and I'm loving the new recipes. So I say if you guys are able to, especially get a easy, cheap trial, try it out. I guarantee you'll enjoy it. Try it out. Okay, so the next step, you're gonna again basically pat dry all the chicken. Noodles are still cooking, so we're just gonna do that right away. Of course, my son decides he's gonna have this. And then we got number 2 out of here. Each package has 4 chicken again. That's a piece of fat. I would love that for the most part this chicken is trimmed up very nice. It's good, clean trims. It's a good chicken. Turn it down meant go over there and watch it, I guess, so we still get to hear it.
Yeah, put your headphones on.
Then we gotta get 2 more of our napkins. I'm gonna cut this. Oop. So that one got me. I got chicken juice down my leg. Yuck.
Oh God.
That's a little disgusting. But for some reason, this one's leaking on me. So we're gonna get that one open and into the pot. And then we got number 2, which we need to open up our napkin, get out our chicken, lay it over, and pat that one down. Now, I'm gonna go check the noodles, and then I'll go on to the rest of the step with this chicken. So now we are going to salt and pepper the chicken, basically season it. So this is unbreaded Parmesan, by the way.
Unbreaded.
We're going to go ahead and salt and pepper both sides. You're also going to heat up some oil on in your pan, and that's what you're gonna cook it in. Over medium-high heat, you're gonna cook your chicken for about 2 to 3 minutes per side, is what it says. Seems awful low to me. I guess. Okay, so we got the oil heated up. We're gonna throw our chickens on there. It says about 2 to 3 minutes per side. Now make sure when you made the pasta you saved a half cup of the water from your pasta before you drain it. Probably should have said that earlier. I'll probably put it in the notes as it plays the video, but make sure you save a half cup of the water. Looking good. Because I'm sick of fighting with knives.
Are you sick of having fingers?
Maybe. I'll be careful. I say that every time. Say that every time and end up with a cut almost every time.
I'll be careful.
Do we have gauze? I'm being careful. I'm being very careful.
Oh, God. I don't want a story of 2020.
What?
I'll teach you like kids. Give me a knife. Here's a butter knife.
I was gonna say, how we teach the kids. Okay, that makes more sense, yeah.
I trust Troy was a sharp knife. Troy was a trust you.
Well, that says a lot.
What?
Troy hasn't cut himself yet.
Well, Troy was gonna run away when I started cutting.
I was.
Because I'm next to you while you're cutting, that's not a good idea.
Now if he wants to live.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'm not that dangerous with a knife. I only cut myself.
Yeah, it's still pretty dangerous.
Oh, a lot of faith in me, guys. A lot of faith in me.
I don't have any faith.
Oh my god. What?
I'm sorry for your fingers.
Well, guys, that's why I don't have sharp knives usually. My family just like enacted the whole reason without me asking them to. So you're going to cut up 3 cloves of garlic. And then you're going to heat up a tablespoon of oil in the skillet and cook up the garlic. And then add the tomatoes that you have to cut up as well. So we're going to cut the tomatoes up and get this stuff cooking. Now once you have the tomatoes cut up and you've also kind of heated up the garlic, you also need to add in 2 teaspoons of balsamic vinegar and 1 teaspoon of salt, because I'm adding by halves instead of a full. So we need 1 teaspoon of salt. And then 2 teaspoons of balsamic vinegar. Mix it all up. So let that simmer for 10 to 12 minutes. Now while that simmers, you're going to prep your mozzarella cheese. So we're going to go ahead and cut these into just strips of cheese. thought it would be big enough, but I can't even mix this. So, we're gonna go ahead and change that.
Top or bottom?
That doesn't probably bottom. There, now I can at least mix it. I was unable to do anything.
So you say you don't like me cooking because I make a bunch of dishes.
These dang meal plans. Creating all this mess. So are you. So are you. Okay, and this, we're just going to keep turning. We don't want to burn anything. Sounds good. So we have to wait till this spinach is wilted, which the spinach is not fully wilted yet. It's getting there, but you got to wilt up the spinach. And while doing that, add your mozzarella. And this will be done. Done. And now you put your chicken into the oven on a broil until the cheese melts. Now don't mind the bit of a messier plate there. I already served up the kids' food, so I cut their food on my plate, but the pasta, I added a little bit of sauce into it. It's got the spinach and everything in it. It's got a good taste. And your chicken parmesan, this unbreaded chicken parmesan. The only complaint I have, and this is probably on me, I probably should have cut the cheese a little bit thinner so it would melt a little bit better. It didn't melt very good. It was in the broiler a lot longer than they say.
This gets a 10 out of 10 for me.
But it tastes good.